So the control of nitrosamine impurity is very essential as they are possible human carcinogens. And not only that, they are also classified as the cohort of concern, means the group of compounds which are highly potent as far as their genotoxicity is concerned. And that's the reason if you look at the guideline published by US FDA, which is nothing but the control of nitrosamine impurities in human drugs, you will find that the acceptable intake for the few of the nitrosamines which are published into this guideline, they have very minimum limit levels. And let me take you to the page where the limits are provided, and look at this page number 14. Now in this case you will find that the limit in terms of acceptable intakes, and if you look at the guideline you will find that the limit is given in terms of nanogram per day. So for example, if you have a impurity which is NDMA, then the limit is what? 96 nanogram per day. Now how one can convert and understand this limit in terms of the more popular or regular unit, like let us say ppm? And to convert this nanogram per day limit, I mean the acceptable intake, to a limit level, you must understand the calculation formula. And if you look at here, I do not know whether you'll be able to see this or not, but let me zoom in a little, and then probably you will be able to see it clearly. And this is the calculation formula to convert the limit from nanogram per day to ppm. So what is the formula? Acceptable intake in nanogram per day divided by maximum daily dose in terms of milligram per day. So if you have the acceptable intake and if you know the maximum daily dose of the drug substance, right, you can easily calculate the limit of nitrosamine in ppm. So to just make you understand, I'm going to explain you with the help of a simple practical example. So let us understand that you have a metformin tablet. Your formulation is metformin tablet and you have NDMA as an impurity. So what is the limit for NDMA? It is 96 nanogram per day. So you got the first required information, that is acceptable intake, AI. Now what is the second information you needed? That is the maximum daily dose for now metformin. For metformin. So you can identify the maximum daily dose of metformin with the help of Google. Maximum daily dose of metformin. So let me check with this, and it is written over here that the 2550 milligram per day. So I'll consider that as a true value, and let us put over here that is the maximum daily dose of metformin is 2550 milligram per day. Now what is the calculation formula? And let us revisit the guideline, and you will find that the calculation formula to convert the nitrosamine limit from nanogram per day to ppm is nothing but acceptable intake in nanogram divided by maximum daily dose in milligram. So the limit in ppm for NDMA is equal to, what is the acceptable intake for NDMA? It is 96 nanogram per day. So 96 nanogram per day divided by the maximum daily dose, which is 2550. Okay, and then you will understand that. Let me take the calculator, and here we go. 96 divided by 2550, and this is the answer, 0.037 ppm or 0.04 ppm. 0.04 ppm. So this is the way one can easily calculate the limit for nitrosamine in ppm. So what is the logic behind, how this nanogram and this milligram becomes a ppm? So if you understand clearly, the ppm is nothing but what? The part per million. Part per million. Or in another one, 1 in 1 part in 10 raised to 6. Okay, so this is the million. It can also be expressed in terms of milligram per kg, or let us say milligram per liter. um, 1 milligram in 1 kg also becomes the what? Also becomes the ppm, right? uh, and to make it further, you can, okay, 1 milligram in 1 kg is also equal to 1 ppm. Okay, so 1 ppm is equal to 1 milligram in 1 kg. 1 ppm can also be understood that if I divide these terms by 1000, this will become, let me first write 1 milligram per 1 kg. Now this is the definition of the ppm. Let us begin with this one. So if I divide this, if I divide this by 1000, right, to numerator and denominator, this will become 1 divided by 1000, right? And then divided by 1 divided by 1000, right? So this can also be termed as 1 ppm is equal to 1 ppm is equal to, and if I divide this 1 milligram by 1000, it will become 1 microgram. And if I divide this 1 kg by 1000, it becomes 1 gram, right? So 1 ppm is also equal to what? 1 microgram per gram. So further, if I divide this by 1000, this will become what? 1 nanogram. And this 1 gram will become 1 milligram. So in short, 1 ppm, right, is also equal to 1 nanogram per milligram. So now look, let us go back and check what we were doing. So as per the calculation formula, now if I to show you, here we go. The ppm is equal to what? Nanogram per milligram, right? If you look at the unit over here, nanogram per milligram. And a similar calculation formula we also got with a very simple basic few steps, that ppm or 1 ppm is equal to what? 1 nanogram per milligram. So if you have a compound unit in nanogram, in the whole substance in terms of milligram, you actually end up getting the ppm. And that is the logic behind why this calculation formula has appeared over here, to convert the acceptable intake into a ppm limit. Okay, so I hope you must have understood now how one can easily calculate the limit for any nitrosamine in terms of ppm. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will meet you soon with another such kind of informative and interesting video. Till then, take care and bye bye. See you soon.